Yo, this is Binky the Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of How I Hunt. And this time we'll be going to Whiterime Ridge because I'll be hunting bison. Bisons are pretty large animals and pretty tough animals, so taking a good rifle or a good bow is advisable. The score goes from 31 to 130, and the max weight for the males is 907 kg and for the females 544 kg. So try to get your spotting level is more important with these guys, I think. So try to get your spotting level up as soon as possible, as fast as possible. Here is a little diagram on how that exactly works with the spotting skills. You can pause that and yeah, it explains itself, so pause it and look at it if you want to. And here I did the same with the tracking skills. This info all comes from Hunter Wiki, by the way. And this thing also, I just thought I'd just put that in here. It's how the how you can level up your tracking a bit faster, and a lot of people don't use that. That's the three red dots on top of the hunter mate. I'll show that later in the hunt. But when you pick up the first track on an animal, you get 2 points. Well, points, that's experience for your tracking level up. I have no idea at how many points you actually need for any levels or anything. So, but this is just a thing that you can make it go a little quicker. The first track gives you 2 points, the second 3, the third 4, and then from there, then you got the 3 red dots on top of your hunter mate with picking up the tracks full. From there, it's 1 point each. So if you have to level up an animal quick, try to pick up 3 tracks of every animal you encounter, every set of tracks you encounter, and then you take that bonus. That gives you 9 points in 3 tracks instead of picking up 9 tracks for those 9 tracks. So 9 points. So long story, but that's a bit on the tracking skills. Next, here we got the spawn map for Whiterime Ridge, and as you can see on this map, stay to the lower part. You can go up to here or something, and yeah, don't go in these 2 canyons and go up to here or something, but stay on the lower part, stay on the southern part. And on the right it has the ethical weapons. All compound bows are allowed to shoot bison, recurve bow, both of them, and I'll be doing that later, both of them, because I was trying the modern recurve bow not that long ago on bisons, and it actually works. You have to make a good shot, but it worked better as I expected, so I'll be doing that in this video as well. The crossbow, yeah, of course not the pistol, but the other crossbows are allowed. And with the bisons, the longbow and the cableback bow are not allowed, by the way. So mostly bows are for all species, they say, but those two are not for the water buffalo, bison, and I think even the banteng, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Well, this is muzzleloader, the inline 4570, of course. 7mm, I used it in the past as well, but with the longer shots you'll get a lot of problems. Also with this one, by the way. And also with this one, this can be the classical one or the end shoots. The crossbow pistol, yeah, for short shots, close shots is very cool. This one also works quite well. The picture, the last page, the picture I used in the last sheet was one shot with the 454, and there's also missions I think in the game on that, but more on that later. And down here we have the 405, yeah, that's also a monster. The 340, that's a monster, just like this one. These 3 weapons are actually the best to, yeah, if you specifically go hunt bison, they have the power to penetrate them at longer range, as the other ones might have some problems. Well, this one also can do it, probably. But again, that has a lot of bullet drop, and on this map that can work against you. This I wouldn't advise, not that strong as this one and as much bullet drop as that one, so the 300 is also a very good choice, but over long range it can still give you some problem. So next we have something a lot of people are looking for, rare bisons in this game. So there's three types of rare. There's the common, there's leucistic. I seen pictures of these and these look a bit green. The pictures that I saw of them I didn't particularly like, to be honest. I would prefer one of these two if I find a rare, but yeah, you you can't pick them yourself. So albino and melanistic, so a complete black one, a white one with red eyes, and then yeah, the green one, the one with the algae on it. But rare bisons are, yeah, are really rare actually. I never seen one myself. Okay, here we arrived on Whiterime Ridge. I got my Arctic camo on, but yeah, if you don't have it, don't worry. The bison, they don't care much about camo. They just ignore you anyway. So let's see. What I always do, by the way, on this map is start at 5 o'clock in the morning or 5 in the evening, but that way the sun isn't out yet. Because when the sun is out on this snow, you can't see tracks. I tried all colors, but I can absolutely don't see them. So my inventory, I took a crossbow just so I can take out anything that's close, silent if necessary, but mainly on this map what I used to do is just shoot longer range. And yeah, to start I took the Weatherby. That's absolutely a monster, and that can hold the eagle scope. So on this map you'll be doing a lot of long range shooting, so this is, I would say, the best gun in the game for bison. Also the 45-70 lever can hold this scope, but the Weatherby is a little bit stronger, and I think the 45-70 has a little bit more bullet drop, but it's not that much. It's also a very good rifle, by the way, but I don't own it. I only have the Buffalo rifle, so I will take this one. And I got the 7mm in this case, just a weapon so I can shoot a Dall sheep or a Sitka deer in the distance as well. So damn. Let's go for it. Already loaded the Weatherby, I think. Yes. First call you always get here when you start from here is, well, always 90% is a Sitka deer, so that will be probably it. It would have been smarter maybe to start here, then you're in the bisons right away, and here mostly the first part here is rarely any bisons. Then up here there's, yeah, this entire area up here is good for bison, so I'll just be going a bit like, whoops, sorry, a bit like this, zigzagging the map. Still miss some herds probably, but that way I hope to encounter everything. So yeah, run and gun style. Look out in the distance because you got such a long view range at this. So let's take this one. It's insane how far that all is. So mostly you'll spot animals way before you hear them call. But you have to, well, I try to stick to the high areas a little bit because that helps, yeah, with your view. So I will bring you back when I do something useful. First part won't be much bison anyway, so what I forgot to mention, by the way, also very important, take some first aid kits, because yeah, I will hunt them from close by as well later. I'll show you that, and that doesn't always end up well, so be prepared to die here and there a few times. Here, moose antler. You find tons of these on this map. because you can spot them from, yeah, as far as you can see actually. So unlike the mushrooms, they spawn in at 26 meters I think, and also the event collectibles do that, but these antlers are always visible from 200 meters or something or whatever. And I shot a moose, by the way, long range. Nothing very special, it was just heavy. Yeah, he's quite heavy, so 167. So very decent moose and long range shot. So the nice thing about this run and gun as well is by the time you're at the animal you shot with these long range shots, you're in an area where the animals are, well, unspooked. Aha. Here I found some bisons. And here I'll show you when you, about the tracking level I said earlier, when you see on the top of the hunter mate, you see the trail. It has one thing now and one red dot, and this was the track I was on. So when I pick up the second, bleep, the first one gave me 2 points, this one 3, and this one, the third one, sorry, should give me 4 points. And from here, every track I pick up from the same animal will give me only 1. So if you want to level up your tracking real quick, just do it like this. Pick this one up, new track. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These group animals, these herd animals are really ideal to do all this. So rediscovered, already had that one. New, but you get the idea probably. This is a very heavy one, by the way, so we're absolutely gonna follow this group. 910, that should be the maximum weight they can have. So 27, this one was 15. Okay. Bring you back when we catch up. Okay. As I thought, they were right over the ridge here. There's also a female moose right in front of me here. That's a female. That was a male. I should be careful not to spook this damn moose. Well, it doesn't even matter that much. What are you? You look big as well, but you're a female. 95 to 120. That's actually a very high score estimate for a female, but females can go over 100 score as well, so I think what I'll do is I'll switch to the crossbow and see if I can take this one out quiet. So the other ones, the one just over the hill, it must be the big one probably, can follow him. Also something else now, I'm gonna show you this right away, because I kinda have to. She will charge me. See, I can just run up to it. Bisons just don't care. Now she's gonna charge. I'm just in time, but there she goes. And I'll explain why I aimed that high. I see many people go for brain shots with these charging bisons, but don't do that. This thing, enormous, also drops them, works way better. Well, 98.3, that happens a lot with these shots, but they don't go far. Wound time 1 second, so the brain is much smaller. This thing is huge, so just aim a little over the head and aim in the middle. That's important, but this thing is huge, so it's hard to miss. And 102 score, that's very decent for a female, so nice. Now we're gonna follow that up to 910 male. I think that's him. Should find the track again. Let's see if the weight estimate changed by now. From that 910 to that 810 I just spotted, then I know it's the one. So that one has nice line spikes. It's not big. spook. Bye, moose. Why is your breathing still coming out in front of you? Oh well. Where is the track? I'm just gonna run back. I wanna know. Let's see. No, that's not the one. Still 910, so. Okay. Where did he go then? Don't know why, but from a distance that looked huge for a second. But we found our bison. He was fleeing in another direction. So let's go get him. Took me quite a while to get the right track. There were so many tracks there, and all about the same time, all in a different direction. So it was quite tricky actually. And my tracking level on these guys is 19, I think, or 20. No, 19. So yeah, can be tricky. There I see a bison in the distance. Is that the one? Nope, doesn't look big. Where is my bison? So I said earlier, I think that spotting level is more important than the tracking level, but I kind of take that back because this is also quite tricky. And I know they are really fast. The wiki even said they are reindeer fast. I don't really completely believe reindeer fast, but if they are trotting like this one was, they can cover a lot of ground indeed. Should be getting close. That's him calling. What? Oh, I thought I was getting close. What? Okay, maybe I also take back what I said about not reindeer roaming speed. They are, they cover a lot of ground. There was a moose in that direction and a Sitka as well, so that could be bad. Because as you saw earlier, they don't spook when you run at them, but when there's a moose close to them or a Sitka deer that spooks or dull sheep, that will take him out as well. Is that him? No, that's the small one again, I think. 780 kg. Don't tell me this is the one. Blah. Okay. Here we go again for the spine. Right about there. Nice. Wasn't even a very good centered shot, but still did the job. So again, aim for that thing. 110. Well, that was not worth it. And I took this one, the crossbow. I don't never use many crossbows in this game, but when you are a newer player, it's easy maybe, or when you're newer to this bison, you have to figure it out a little bit. It might be a good idea to take this one, because a crossbow you can just keep aimed at a point for half an hour, and the bow starts dropping after a while, especially when you're low level. So that could work against you when you have a bison coming at you. And the thing you have to get used to is a bit of they take spurts, as you see. They charge you for 10 meters or 50 meters, then they stop again. So you have to get used that you don't get too close, that they take you out with one of those spurts. So then you should be all good. It isn't hard, just try it a few times and everyone can do it. Hey, what's that? Might take a long shot here, that might also be fun. If that one would stop trotting. It's a female, 260 meters. Weatherby should do the job. She would be so nice to stop. If she ever stops. She's gonna hide in the trees, of course, and then stop. Come on, you can do it. Hey, wait. That's a bull. That's better. That's only it's way smaller, but that's further shot. So let's go for about there. That should be a long, I think. Now, one thing that's always smart on every map actually, but also on this one, mark it. At least mark the direction where you have to go. It doesn't have to be that accurate, but you can get disorientated on this map. So, but that's a good tip for every map, I think. And here we have a track, and that's perfect long blood. And that shot was at least 280 meters, I think even more. So let's see. I reached level 20, so I was level 19 earlier. Very nice. Here he is. $298, almost 300 meter shot. So, and even hit the shoulder blade as well. So the Weatherby is, in my eyes, the best choice for this. Yeah, for the Bison. This kind of proves it. I'll use other rifles later. Let's see, what should I do? Where am I? Okay. Bring you back when I do something useful. There's a female bison. Oh, there's another bison. Another female. That one's a bit bigger. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the 7mm. Get a little closer. What's that? Female moose. My game's laggy. Oh, what the hell are you doing here? Let me wait, I still got that. Hello. Go a little closer, come on. Perfect. That's the one I was actually kind of looking for. I went back to where I spotted the one earlier in this hunt. If you see on my hunter mate, I went here and then I went back to follow that heavier one that went back here to follow that heavier one that in hindsight was smaller than the one I spotted here earlier. So, and he was actually still here. I didn't even spot him at first. So sometimes you're running, glassing around, and all of a sudden you hear a bison charging you. It can be funny. Let's see what this one scores. 104. So the female earlier was big. Oh no, almost. And again, the spine. Resume game. Those females should still be there. So let's change out to the 7mm. I could put on the eagle scope, but this one's good enough, especially for the shot I'm planning. That's about 170 meters. Let's see if this works with the bullpup. No, with the brake action. That was a big leg spike. See what we hit. I'm curious if we got along. Here we got blood, we even got along, so it does work, but you're taking a risk. You have to make a good shot. 7mm is really risking it, but it is an awesome rifle, as you can see. There's a moose, she's gonna spook, I don't care. Where did he go? Ah, there he is. Didn't go far at all. There she is, I mean. Hey, what's that? I always think moose are big when I see them in the corner of my eye. This one looks ridiculous like this. It's upside down. Right lung, 160. Okay, 160 meter. It is possible, but I think when it's angled a little bit towards you and you hit the shoulder blade, you won't go through it. So then you could get in trouble. So place your shots well. Okay, next there is a mission pack for the Bisons. And here are the missions. Spot a bison, track bisons, droppings, harvest, 100% harvest. Yeah, this one should be easy as well. Use the method I just show you, but then maybe go for the brain. You don't always get 100% with the way I use with the spines as you saw earlier. So the muzzleloader inline, that's fun. This one, I wanted to say this one. This is why I put it in here actually. It says here 4570 government lever action rifle. I don't have that one, but I completed this mission myself a few times with the other 4570, the Buffalo rifle. So I'm 100% sure this one is also doable with the Buffalo rifle. Any recurve. Yeah, I would recommend the heavy, but the other one is also possible. I'll show that in a minute. What I'll do probably is I'll take these weapons. This one if it fits, the recurve bow and a pistol. I think I can make that fit maybe. Well, this one is quite heavy, so I have to see. But I'll try to take the weapons for these mission packs. That might be fun for my the next part of my hunt. And let's see, then there's the last one. This one is a bit tricky. Well, tricky. You're looking for a specific bison, so for me it's not that hard. I got a tent close by. I think my tent is here or something. But if you want to do this mission, you could also take a tent if you have one spare, put it up here or something and do it. If you don't find the right animal or something else goes wrong, you can restart really quick. So, but I don't think this should be much of a problem. Well, when you start at the lodge, you have to go very far before you are here, and I'm not sure if this one stays exactly on this position. So, and plus there could be more around, so you could get confused on which one you have to shoot, because as you see here, it's a very particular bison. So you need one specific. So worst case scenarios, you have a big group all clocked together there and you have no idea which one to shoot. So might be a good idea, because there are a few things that could go wrong on this one, to put a tent close by and just do it from there. Okay, now we're gonna return to Whiterime, and I'm gonna take the inline, I'm gonna take the modern recurve bow. I'm gonna show that it's not 100% guarantee, but when you make a good shot they will go down as with the crossbow earlier. So let's go. Okay, next hunt. I see bisons already. I just started 1 second ago. I wanted to explain. I started at my geese setup this time, but there was already bisons there. And another group, and I also didn't tell that yet, but they live in groups up to 6 animals. Sometimes a group, well, that's not a group, but can also hold one, so you can find single animals, but mostly there's a group, and this is a group of females, I think. And for weapons, like said, this time I brought the weapons you need for the missions, kind of. Brought the 45-70, I got the revolver, the last one you need to shoot one with a revolver without a scope. I got the modern recurve bow in my backpack, and I got this thing with me, with both the bullets, by the way, also for the deer and dull sheep, because that's something. Sometimes when you're hunting bisons you see them in the distance, especially the dull sheep, so I like to take a good weapon for those things as well, because when you see a 180 plus or 200 running in the distance and you have nothing to shoot it, that can be extremely frustrating. And there we got the call to bring you back when I get close. I think that's the biggest one. I think I'm gonna use the inline muzzleloader, if she gives me a good shot, that is. Could go for a brain if she stops now, but let's just go for a shot. It was a bit too much lead, maybe. Yeah, I hit the leg. Damn, I saw her limp. That was stupid. I'm too impatient. I should have waited till she stopped. Ah, no, we just hit a lung. Nice. I thought when I saw her run away that she was pulling her leg, so that I hit her in the leg, but nope. Let's see. Yeah, bleeding quite fast, so it should be down right over this hill here somewhere. And maybe we can take out another one, because I see them already in the distance, so I think there's my dead one. Yep. Let's see, we can also go for this one now, might also be an idea. And this is by the way, my favorite rifle to shoot without a scope. There is a scope for it, by the way. I'll put it on there for now, because this shot is a bit risky, so... What's she doing? I don't want to shoot her in the ass. Where are the other ones? There's another one. And another one. Both giving me the ass, but at this range with this rifle, I could go for it, but from a real hunter's perspective, that wouldn't be a very good thing to do, of course. She looks a little bigger, by the way. If she stops now, we can do it. Come on. Nice. And that was a good hit. Let's see what we can do with that one. That was a very bad hit. If it was even a hit. Let's not make the same mistake. Let's be patient this time. That should go down right. That was a long shot. Yeah, here he goes. Here she goes. Nice. And the other one is right there. So when I do this, I thought I'd see them all three, but no. Nothing special here, but let's go get them. Here's the first one I shot. A long hit. This one was with muzzleloader. Yep. It gives a good challenge, but don't forget when you use the muzzleloader to aim high when you are over 150 meters, because the bullet drop with that thing is quite a lot. You can make longer shots with it, but you only have to aim high. This is the last one we shot. Double lung, 200 meters, perfect. Man. For the gems, it's not really the best thing to go and hunt. $90. And look what we got here. Another moose antler. Like I said, you'll find tons of those here. Decent moose. And he will spook probably any second. But I'm going for that. And I got the modern recurve bow, so it is risky. But if it works, it is actually really fun. Moose will spook about now. Here he goes. There's another moose. Right over there, okay. Let's see. I'm very low level with this. Well, quite low level compared to the other bow, so it will drop way before the other ones. Whoa! That's what happened when you don't take enough distance. Well, I had to show that anyway. Okay. Now she will run, but she won't go far. And the wiki actually said when they spook that you should go after them slow, but my advice is absolutely to ignore that and just go after it. When they're really running, maybe you should wait a little bit, but when they stop after that, you can just run up to them again Sometimes, very sometimes they spook, I noticed, but that's very rare actually. And that might be, no, I don't think so. Had that a few times in the past, so, but it's very rare. Let's see, she's probably right here somewhere, just over this hill. And then let's take a little bit more distance this time. Oh, that looks like a nice moose, or not? No, that's the same one from before. I think all moose are big when I see them in the distance. Never mind me. Where did she go? And there she is, and she's still trotting. Man. When they are trotting like this, they have some speed, so hardly making up any ground. Hey, what's that? It's a different one. It looks bigger. Yeah, that's way more interesting. Hey, there's another one. What's that? It's also a male with a small. Let's go for the big one first. And we're gonna do it with the recurve bow again. Well, second attempt. Oh, he did the dodge thing. That's also something I'm gonna show you in a bit. That's a very bad hit. They have another thing. Look, I can show it right away, by the way. When you do this, this one is on to me. He sees me. But when you take a longer shot with the bow at him, I'm gonna waste an arrow, but like that, they run before you can hit them. See? They dodge your arrow. I completely missed my arrow. There it is in the ground. There's also a competition that you have to shoot a bison with a bow or crossbow, I think, between 55 and 75 meters. But the thing I just showed you is what makes that competition tricky, actually. So, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow this one, and we're gonna try again. Didn't run far at all, and here he is already. And I'm running, so the wiki would go after them slow when they spook. That's complete nonsense in my eyes, but male. Hello, here we are again. Give you more a nice route to charge me. That should be better, right? No, not centered enough. And another body hit. No way. Last time I tested it, I got quite some good results, so I thought I'd do that again now. But nope, the game is not having it. Hey, what's this? Oh wait. There he is again. To headlight sticking out of his forehead. Let's give him fur. What are you doing? You wanna charge me or not? Okay, nice. Come on. That should be deadly, right? What are you doing here? What? Another body hit. Okay, never mind. You are one tough cookie, my friend. Could have shot him already with a rifle or something by now, but I'm stubborn, so we'll keep going with the recurve till we got him. Come here. Finally. Now we hit that spine thing, I guess. Come on. Yep. So see, it is possible to hit that spine thing, but it is a bit harder. 8 minutes wound time. Well, he would have lived for very long if I didn't shoot him that last shot, because they do bleed out, of course, with an arrow like every animal does in the game, but I think these are, with a body shot, these are one of the toughest. These will take the longest for it to die. Maybe water buffalo as well or something, but these are, yeah, just as tough, or maybe even tougher. I have no idea. And the next group. What? These are 7 or not? Yeah. Oh, it's 2 groups, I think. Those 2 females on the right must be separate, because the other ones are heading in another direction. Oh, there's even more females in front. Yeah, that's 2 groups. That's too much for one group. Is there anything worth shooting? I spotted one male that was decent. Is that him that is decent? Wait, the one behind him might be bigger. That is a little bigger. The weight is more, so I should actually try to go for him, but that's really tricky from here. Well, I can just pick a rifle. I think I'll just do that. Why not? When I want to do it quietly, go to them. Yeah, the first one, when I go in the group, will charge me, of course, so it can be tricky. You have to approach the group from one side where that animal's closest, but those males are coming this way. Where's the big one? That's you, right? That one, come on, give me the spot. Yep, that's the one. Okay. If he would stop or turn around or something. I didn't take a shot. Sneaky, sneaky bison. No. Come on. Walk in one direction for a bit. What's he doing? He's running in walking in circles. Really? Keeps doing this now? Now he stopped, but then back to circling. I have no idea what this is. Ah, now he walks straight. Nope, that's too risky. I hear footsteps from the other ones around me, so that can be... That's a very good shot, I think. Maybe a little far back, but I think we got him. This is the one I need to follow. Oh, here he is. Very nice. So we hit a lung anyway. Yep. Let's see what he scores. This will be another 110 or something, maybe 114, a little higher, but 112.4. It's decent, but that's yeah, average decent bison actually. 120, 125 are the real ones you want. I'm stubborn, so let's try this again. Come here. Here we go. Nice. That's better. For a second I thought I made another bad shot, but this is the 98.2 score value again, yes. Not much more penetration, but this is enough. So it can work with the recurve bow, but you have to make good shots. There's another one. For the last one we're gonna use not the last one. For this one we're gonna use the weapon that you need for the last mission. Just any pistol without a scope. And the best thing to use, I would guess, is this thing. It's just it's very strong, so you can shoot it right in the brain. Ooh, I waited a little bit too long. And you can take some follow-up shots, as you can see, so that's nice. When you shoot like a noob, like Binky did here. Spine. Well, as you can see, they are very tough animals. Come on. Perfect. The other one did spook. Oh, what's that? All females here in the area, I think. Come on, give me a spot. Small female. Spine, perfect. So yeah, end conclusion of this video, how I hunt bison. I take a strong rifle for long range shots, like the Weatherby or the 45-70. And I like to take a long range rifle for bighorn and Sitka, because when you don't take the rifle for them, you'll probably regret it, because you see a big one running at a distance. And I always take a bow, a strong bow. Recently I've been testing this one, so that's what I showed you now. It does work, but it is tricky. But when you take the snake bite, or like shown earlier, a crossbow or something with a heavy recurve, you shoot almost right through them at that range, so you shouldn't have as much problems as I had. had earlier. But yeah, I think I told you everything I wanted to tell you about the Bisons so far. So I saw one more over there. Let's see, is that worth it? If it's a big one, it's gone already. That's how small it is. New female again. Nope, nope, nope. Not much interesting in the area. What's that? Tiny female. So I think I'll leave it at this. So I hope this video was useful. And thanks for watching. And hope to see you in the next one. Bye.